The freezing of US aid to African states, it carries several key lessons for small and medium enterprises, non-governmental organizations, and the governments operating in Africa. Here are some of the critical takeaways that we can get from this. The first one is financial dependence is too risky. Relying too much on external funding makes economies and NGOs as well as businesses vulnerable to policy shifts. The lesson that we can get from this is businesses would need to diversify their funding sources and explore local investments, partnerships, and self-sustaining revenue models. The second key takeaway that we can get from this is political and economic stability. It matters. Aid is often tied to governance and policies and international relationships. Countries with political instability or controversial policies, they risk losing external financial support. And the lesson that we can get from this is we would need as African countries to have stability, transparency, and strong institutions that attract investment and funding. The third key takeaway that we can get from this is NGOs must strengthen their local fundraising. Many African non-governmental organizations, they depend on international aid, which can be unpredictable. And the lesson that we can get from this is that we need to develop local donor networks, corporate partnerships, and community-driven funding to ensure continuity. The fourth key takeaway that we can get is small and medium enterprises should focus on regional trade and growth. With aid uncertainty, economic growth must come from within. And the lesson that we can get is African small and medium enterprises should explore the intra-Africa trade, which is we commonly know as the African Continental Free Trade Area, which especially for the local manufacturing and innovation to drive sustainable business growth. And the fifth key takeaway that we also have from the recent developments is self-reliance and financial independence are key. Countries and organizations that rely on aid must rethink the economic policies and funding strategies. The lesson from this is we need to build strong local industries, improving on tax collection and supporting homegrown businesses to create long-term resilience. Now, a final thought. This situation is a wake-up call on all African states as well as businesses that are operating within the continent, that we need to strengthen self-sufficiency, governance, and economic dependence. Let me hear what you think about this in the comment section below. Good day.